Hello everybody, my name is Katie and welcome back to, well, I was going to say another speed build, but I guess this is more of a renovation. You can see here that this is the famous Goths house, and in my game, this house is a little different on the inside than it would have been originally because I played through it the Goths, and so I added an extra bedroom and stuff in here, but now that those Sims have all died and everything, I'm like, well, let's renovate this house into a house that looks a little more normal for a normal family to move into. And so I lightened it up and I made a lot of it pretty modern. And so you kind of see here, I started off with this exterior. I started off on that top bit where Alexandra's room was, and I'm just trying to change all the fencing and stuff. And actually, see, those are rounded. I had difficulty with those, so I ended up just squaring them off and making them more blocky, which I guess, in modern, things are pretty square, and so that makes a lot of sense, I think. It took me a while because I just had so many problems with it, and it glitched out a bunch, and you'll see later on, the windows were so glitchy. I'm still having this glitch with the windows where, it wants to place them, automatically, and it won't let you turn it off so that you can place them manually, and so I just have to, do it and then move them around myself. See here, I was putting on this, for that roof at the top, and I had to go through and add in the little bump out pieces. Lots of adding little things, and I had to add on the triangle. So this gave me some difficulty. Oh, down here. So I was trying to put that little square at the top, and it wouldn't connect. So I had to take it down here to the floor, make the little square, and then put it up there. And I had to do it again for the other side. And you'll see it's adding in all these triangle pieces. It's pretty easy. Okay, and then the actual, the fence I use is actually the same fence as that one. It's just in a white swatch rather than the black swatch. And the bricks on the outside are kind of like a whitish, almost a light gray color, I guess. And then on the exterior, you see, in the front, the fence, I didn't really change anything about that. And in the back, I think I changed a little bit. They added, a pool and stuff. But I didn't change anything of, the landscaping or anything. Most of my changes were made on the inside, but I did get rid of all those columns and made everything white on the outside. Because I knew I wanted it to be, pretty modern, but also fancy, because, this is a fancy house. The Goths had money, So I imagine that someone who bought this house would also have some money. And so I wanted to keep it kind of fancy. So, you'll see on the inside, some of, the statues and, the knights of armor and stuff that the Goths had, I kept. And they're just still used as decorations on the interior. You can see here, I see that having that window clip, and so I would place windows on the side and then move them. And don't worry, I'm going to change all those doors in a minute to the ones that match. I think they're from Eco Lifestyle. I use those ones. They also have them in the base game, but I used the Eco Lifestyle one, I'm pretty sure. Lots of windows. Also, you might see there's a bassinet there. I'm afraid that when you download this house from the gallery, it is on the gallery, that you might come with it. I'm not sure. I haven't gone in. I don't have a family living in this house yet, but I needed to put one in so I can go see whose baby that is, because the family I had living here didn't have any babies, and they've been out of this house for a long time. But when I went into this game to work on this house, there was a bassinet with a baby in it upstairs, and so I'm not really sure who that is, but I'm curious to find out. Oh, that's where I was changing all the doors around, and I put just the white foundation on it. So you see, it definitely looks very different on the outside than it did. It's a lot lighter. It has those big modern windows. And I put that gray stone all over. I really like it. Just adding some little chairs out on the balconies. And I decided to put wood flooring throughout pretty much most of the house, and then I put white on all of the walls. And then I made all the doors white and everything. Made the stairs white. You'll see here, so I deleted the wall underneath. There's not a wall underneath those stairs, but I just built one in myself because I was like, it needs a wall to kind of separate it from back there. But I just kind of go room by room. So see, I'm starting here, just by the door. I put a little rug in and the matching plants. I kind of kept a lot of this stuff in the same locations that the Goths house was decorated in. You'll see me do that, but I just kind of put new items in and modernized everything. Okay, and with these windows, so I tried to find curtains that like were big enough but I couldn't find these, so I put this little white shade here, and I sized it down to fit over the windows. And so like you could just imagine that like it's one of those fancy ones with the remote that you just like press and they come down or up. Obviously in The Sims they don't do that, but they do have those in real life, so we can pretend. And The Sims don't really care if the windows are open, you know. So I kept that thing, and I kept these things, changed the color swatches on some of them. And the night. I like that night. I use that in some of my houses. And I put this runner in. I wasn't sure what color. I was going to get the red one at first, but I was like, no. And so I made it that one with the circles. Adding more of those things in. This room, I'm not sure why there's so many candles in this room. Do you see all those little things with the candles? There's so many of them. Here I've got a modern little fireplace, and I put 2 of these big bookshelves on either side of it. It's not quite centered, but you can't really center it because there's like that archway in the end and you would just like walk into the bookshelf, and so I didn't quite center it, but I centered it a little more than it would have been. And I centered the couches with it as well, rather than how they are right now. I used these 2 from Vintage Glamour. I like that swatch, but I actually changed it to the white swatch and then did a black rug with it. Because I was going to do that, but I was like, no, they don't really match, like the yellow and the gold. And so I went with, this one, the black rug with the white couches. And I realized that they used dining tables behind the couches rather than these little accent tables. But I ended up just putting that one against the wall there, and I didn't put one on the other side. And then I just put the little coffee table there. I'm just trying to find a painting to go over that, yeah. Put a painting on that side. I was going to put that plant there, but I just deleted it. And then when I went on to this little bathroom, it doesn't have much to it. Yeah, but I put white tiles in all the bathrooms just to keep them the same. And I changed the walls from plain white to this one. I wish that wallpaper had a floor tile that matched it. I think that would be pretty cool. But in the little sink, I was going to go with that little round sink, but ended up going with this one. Thought it looked a bit more fitting. I put a mirror up. And I put a rug in and some towels and a little shelf above the toilet, I think. Just a little bit of decor. I didn't put as much decor in the other bathrooms, but those will come later, so I think I was just done with the build. Yeah, it was going through now into the kitchen, deleting everything, and then putting in this little 4-person table here. It's like a little breakfast nook, and the rug. I liked this thing. I keep the cabinets the way they were. I like this thing over here with the sink over in front of the windows. And I was going to do white cabinets up on the top. Sometimes I like to do the black on the bottom and the white on the top. But then I realized that I couldn't do that because, you see it's glitching out right here. This happens a few times in my game. It was just running so slowly that it would just glitch. I'm not really sure why. Okay, well, I'm glad it was done glitching. That was very helpful. But I realized I couldn't do the white cabinets because, see, they come to, the floor. I mean, I guess I could have, but it wouldn't have looked the best. And so I made all the cabinets are black. But I think it looks okay because the walls are white, and so it's a nice contrast. And I kept the fridge. They had their fridge one tile more to the right than I do, but I decided to keep mine there because I feel like it looked better rather than having so squished over in there. And then these cabinets, I double layered them all because I wanted them to be at the top like the other ones were. But then I realized that you would never be able to accurately reach them. Although, I mean, it's the same, so you don't need to anyway. But I doubled them. And I thought that looked pretty cool. And then I put in a dishwasher and a coffee pot and a microwave and then some decorations. Little plant on the table. I think I make the rug bigger, yeah. Because there was space for it. And then I put that cute little light over. Oh, we are in the upstairs now. I was just kind of removing all the stuff and putting more modern versions of it in. I don't like how that door is right in front of that console table. I thought about moving it, but I couldn't really move the door, so I just left everything how it was. And I love those pictures. I used the other two. There's 3 of those with like the leaves. They're 3 different kinds. I used the other 2 later on in one of the bedrooms, but I love those with the leaves. And I updated the chess table, kept it there by the stairs. This is just the hallways. Like, there's not a whole lot in it. Ooh, I love these. I kept these on the wall above the stairs. They're like little succulents. Oh, those are pretty cool. I used the vintage glamour clock and ottoman. Okay, so this room here, this room is not actually in the original Goth house. This is a room that I added in when I was playing with the Goth family because I needed another bedroom. So I added this in, and I decorated it pretty simply. I just added in like a bed and dresser and a couple toys. But nothing too crazy. I don't even think I put anything on the walls. No, I guess not. And this room was pretty fun too. This was Cassandra Goth's room, and I kept it kind of white, and I kind of kept the hot pink theme as well. And in the master bedroom, I kind of kept some of the red theme that was there originally. And actually, I like this corner here. I put a hot pink chair in to go with the hot pink theme. And I think it looks pretty cool. Getting some books. Here it is, the hot pink chair. It looks kind of red on camera, but it was hot pink, I promise. Because, oh yeah, I put that picture there because, Cassandra Goth's room was hot pink. So I had to keep some of the elements in. And actually, you'll see in a minute. So you see how there's a desk over here? There's a desk in this bedroom as well as the master bedroom. But when I did the renovations, I got rid of the desks and replaced them with vanities from Vintage Glamour. So you see here, I think I put the same one in both of their rooms. One with a little chair. Let's see, there's the hot pink rug. I think that's all for that room, yes. And then this is the master bedroom. You'll see, I got rid of some of the red stuff, but I do put more red elements. I think the bed is red in this. I kept the chairs white, though, just because I knew the red bed was going to be right next to them. So adding in some little lamps here, a little rug. I love that rug. I use it a lot. I use the smaller version of it, but in the gray swatch downstairs by the front door. And over here, so there's the other desk that I replaced with the vanity. Yeah, that one. And I wanted to put a mirror behind that, but I was like, why would you put a mirror there when there's a vanity right next to it? So I did not. Oh, those are the other 2 leaf paintings that I use. So I just the one down, and I think it looked pretty good. And then I replaced the ottoman over here to a more modern option. And I put a little plant on the table. And then this is a little bathroom. I never understood, actually. So this bathroom is actually smaller than the other one. But the other bathroom, even though it's bigger, it has a door to the balcony off of it, which I don't understand. And I would have moved it, but there wasn't another place to put the door. So I just left it. But I don't do a whole lot in here. I did give them a big tub, which they did not have before, so. This bathroom, see how there's a door in it that leads to the balcony? Like, why would you have a door in your bathroom to go outside? But it's fine. I just kind of worked around it. I put the tub in front of the window like that. And then I actually put the sinks. When you come in the door, I put them in like an L shape. You'll see right here. Oh, and then I put the mirrors all the way around. I thought that looked pretty cool. And then I missed the last room. This is Alexandra's room. This one's pretty simple. I do add like a little TV and some chairs, like a gaming section. I love that dresser fit perfectly in that little spot at the end there. Because I wasn't sure what I was going to put there, but a dresser fit very well. Put the plumb bob picture behind the bed. Some sports stuff. And they put a little decor in a rug. And this is where I was like, hey, I could put a TV in. And so I did. Put a little TV up there. And I added some chairs. Pretty nice. Oh, and the little gaming console. Oh, then here in the backyard, I just put like some chairs and then a pool. And that's pretty much it, I think. So I had fun with this. I hope you all enjoyed it. And I will see you on the next video. Hasta luego.